Hi everyone, my name is Beth from the Macmillan Movement Ones of Service. Welcome to week 5 of our exercise sessions. So if it's your first time joining us, today's session is an intermediate level and all the exercises will be standing. If you prefer to do a seated version of the exercise, we do also have a session on Tuesdays, which is all chair based. So if you prefer that option, then you're free to take part in that video instead. So this session today, we're going to start with a bit of a warm up to increase your heart rate, and then move on to some strength exercises which work different muscles in your body. So we do some legs, upper body, and all different types of muscles. So only do the session today if you're feeling well enough to do so. If you feel unwell at all during the session, something doesn't feel right, then please stop, take a break, and only return if you're feeling well enough to continue. Same applies if anything starts to hurt or you feel anything unusual pain, and then leave that exercise if it doesn't feel right for you. Throughout the session, I encourage you to please take it at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. You don't have to keep up with me the whole time. And you can take a break whenever you like. So you can take a break and get some water, pause the video and join back in when you're ready. And also, if you're unsure of anything we're doing, whether it's the right type of exercise for you, whether it's safe for you, we do offer one-to-one support. So the phone number is in the description below, or the email address. You can get in contact with us, have a chat with us over the phone, and we'd be more than happy to help you in any way that we can. So for today's session, we're going to need a chair first of all, so just a dining room chair that's quite sturdy. Also, we're going to use a carrier bag for our weights today, so any type of carrier bag and filled with anything that adds some weight. So I've got in here some tins, a few tins, and some jars, could be anything, pasta, rice, anything from your freezer, just to add some weight into there. So the good thing about using a carrier bag is you can make it as heavy or as light as you like for yourself. So just have a bit of a play around what feels a good weight, and you can always take things out once we start the exercise. So I'm just going to put that to one side, we don't need it just yet. So first of all, we're going to start with the warm-up. So when you're ready, we're just going to get the body moving and then slowly start to increase your heart rate. So first of all, we're just going to start loosening up the muscles, starting up at the head. So we're just going to rotate the head round in nice big circular motions. And opposite direction. Good, and then moving on to some shoulder rolls. Good, so trying to get a nice big movement up to the ears, rolling back. Very good, and we'll do a few twists, so twisting at the torso, trying to keep your hips still, so just your upper body moving. Very good, and then we're just going to rotate the ankle, so just twisting the ankle in a circular motion with your foot on the floor still. both directions, and other foot. So you're just rotating the ankle joint both ways. Great. Okay, so we're going to start getting the heart rate up a little bit now. So just marching on the spot to start with. So we're just taking it gentle to start with. By the next 10 minutes, you should be breathing a little bit heavier and feel a lot warmer. Okay, so start to get the knees a bit higher and swinging the arms. Good. Okay, we're going to move on to some heel digs. So we're digging your foot into the floor, pointing your toes up to the sky and bending your arms at the same time if you can. But if that's too much, you just do with your feet. So you're just tapping your foot out in front. Okay, this time we're going to tap to the side. And if you can add your arms, add your arms. If not, keep your hands to the side. So just tapping the foot out to the side. Just in the camera so you can see my feet now. Okay. So remember, you can go faster than me, slower than me. Doesn't matter, just work at your own pace. Okay, get back to marching. Okay, and we'll go back to the heel digs. So digging your foot out in front. Pointing your toe up to the ceiling. Very good. This time we're going to flick your feet up behind you. So you're trying to get your foot up towards your bum. This one's a good one, warming up the hamstrings, back of the leg. And you can also add your arms, keep those moving as well. Or you can give them a rest. Okay, back to the march this time. Try and get your leg a little bit higher. And I'm going to tap the hand as well. Very good, keep going. Good, and just marching with your feet a bit lower again. This time we're going to go back to your star steps, but just moving a little bit wider this time. Good, and back to the march. So this time you're going to get the hamstrings again, so we're just kicking out in front. So trying to get your leg as straight as you can, but you probably have a bit of a bend in your knee still. You can see my knee still a little bit bent. So kicking across the body, and just try and tap your shin. So it doesn't matter how high you get, it could be a little bit lower like this. If you're more flexible than me, you might be getting higher. Good, and next one we're going to do stepping back. So just on the front. This time warming up the calf muscle. So you're pressing the heel down each time. So this one you might want to go a little bit slower. If you're struggling a little bit to balance. Good. Okay, and then next one we're going to warm up this area in the hips. So you can use your chair to hold on if you're struggling with your balance. And you're going to lift the knee up and rotate outwards. Good, and other side up, rotate out. Okay, and then this time with your leg over, so out to the side, rotate up. This is really good to do because we don't normally move our legs in this way, so it's quite good to get the hip joint loosened up. Okay, same other side. You might even hear a bit of creaking in the joints like I can. Good, okay, so a little bit more marching, a couple more minutes of this section. And you're going to keep your legs moving and do a little bit of punching. And up in the air. Low down. And in the middle again. Okay, and back to the march. Good, and then start to shake everything off. And just a few more shoulder rolls. Good, so that's the warm up finished. Hopefully your heart rate is raised a little bit. if you need to grab a quick drink of water, now's the good time to do so. And we're going to move on to the strength exercises next. So the first one is the one you need your carrier back for. So we're going to start by working the upper body. So this one is a rowing exercise, bent over row. So what you need is also your chair, and you're going to have one hand on the chair, one hand holding the shopping, and we're going to row up like this. So your elbow should be coming backwards. So actually my handles on my shopping are a little bit too long, so I need to just make them a bit shorter so I can get a bit more movement. So this is the technique. So you want to have your back nice and flat and your arms straight to start with. Move your elbow backwards and squeezing the shoulder blade back. You can also use this part of the chair to get a little bit lower, and that will make it a bit harder. I'm going to use this bit. So we're going to do 10 each side, so hopefully you didn't start while I was demoing. So 10 each side, and then we'll swap round. So this section we're going to do 5 different exercises and do them twice each. So when you're ready, we'll get started on this one. So 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then swap hands. So same this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to move through quite quickly, but remember you can pause if you need to. So the next one we're going to do, there's 2 options. So I'll just talk you through it before we start. So the first one is a sit to stand exercise. So for this one, you want your hands on your hips or here. And what you're going to do is sit down onto the chair as if you're going to sit down. Just touch the back of your thighs and sit straight back up. So it's down nice and slowly, just touch the chair and back. And that's 1 repetition. Or if you prefer, you can just do a free squat without the chair. I recommend if you're new to this, you use the chair. Just helps you get in the right position to start with. So I'm going to do mine in the chair just to demo, and I think I'll do it this way so you can see me a bit better. So this one we're going to do 12 of to start with. So when you're ready, down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good stuff, well done. And the next one, so these exercises, if you'll notice, we'll be rotating from upper body to lower body. So the next one we're going to do, you need to take something out of your shopping bag. So I'm going to use two tins. you could actually get another shopping bag if you want something heavier, but this one, depending on how heavy you want to go, maybe you're okay with just 2 tins. So we're going to do a curl and press. So it's curling up and pressing past your ears. So this one important to keep your good posture and not arch your back too much. So using your abdominal muscles, standing up tall, going to rotate up, press past your ears. Okay, so 12 of these as well. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good stuff. So we'll just put those to the side. Okay, the next one, we're moving back to the lower body. So again, I'll just demo first, and then we'll start with the reps. So we're going to do lunges. So it might be helpful to, if you're new to this, to have the chair, just so again to help with balance if you need to. But what you're going to do is take one leg backwards and bend both knees at the same time. So you're going down towards the floor and then up so your feet are together, and then the other leg goes back and bend both knees down. Just move up so I'm in the shot a bit better. So up tall, leg back, and bend both knees, and then same other leg. So the back heel should be raised so you're on your tiptoe on the back foot. Okay, so we're going to do this nice and slowly for 12 repetitions as well. So you can use the chair if you feel a bit wobbly. Okay, so if we go, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good work. Okay, the last one of this series is going to be something to get your heart rate back up. My heart's still actually quite raised, so yours probably is too. So what we're going to do is 2 options. You can either do your star step, or you can do an actual star jump. So I'm going to opt for the step. It's quite noisy to do a star jump. So we're going to do this for a minute. So get started. I promise you I'm timing. So again, you can do this as well without your hands. Important thing is that your body's moving and you're getting your heart rate up. Okay, 10 more seconds. Going. Good. And rest. So that is the first half done. So grab a quick drink. So just have a few seconds rest. And then what we're going to do is repeat those 5 again. So hopefully it's a bit easier this time, you know what to expect. And you can adjust the weight a little bit. If it was too easy last time, you can maybe add a little bit more into your shopping bag, should I say. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll start back with the bent over row back to the upper body. So I'm going to do lower down this time, just to show you the difference. So remember, one hand on the chair, your back as flat as you can get. You probably need your knees a little bit bent as well. So you're starting with your arms straight and then lifting up behind. So that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then swapping sides. Same again, so this time the other hand's on there and rowing up again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, well done. Just shake off the shoulders. That one's a really good exercise to do to work your upper back. Very important to keep those muscles worked for good posture. So the next one is back to your sit to stands, back to the lower body. So remember, arms either here or here, whichever you prefer, and we're going down to touch the chair and straight back up. So try not to on this one go all the way seated. We're just literally tapping the back of the legs down and going straight back up. So this is an excellent exercise to work all the legs really, but you feel it most in your quadriceps, in your front of your leg. So we're doing 12 of these, so that was 7 for me, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Next up, back to the upper body, back to the curl and press. You want to get yourself 2 tins, or whatever you're using for weights. Could be bottles, shampoo bottles, water bottles, yeah, literally anything that adds a bit of weight that you can hold on to. So remember this one, keep your abdominals engaged. So start with your hands by your legs, bend the elbows up, twist and press past the ear and back down. Same again, curl the elbows up, twist past the ears. Doing 12 of these again. Twist and press. I've lost count. Let's say that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Good stuff. Okay, nearly finished for the strength section, so I've just got the lunges left to go. So remember, you can use a chair to hold on to, make it a little bit easier. And we're stepping one leg back and bending down. If it's a little bit too difficult, you can just change how much you bend your knees. So just a little bend in the knees, like this. Still be working those muscles, or you can get all the way down. So when we're ready, we're going to do 12 of these again. So again, this one works all the legs, and particularly good to strengthen up the knees. And because it requires a bit of balancing, it strengthens all the muscles at the side of the knee as well, which helps stop injuries and pains and soreness. Good, 2 more of these. Well done. Okay, last one. One more time to get your heart rate up. So again, you can either do the full jump, or you can do a star step, stepping to the side, or if you prefer this time, you can just run on the spot. So I might do a mixture of both for a minute. So running on the spot, or the star step. Okay, 30 more seconds. Okay, last 20. I'm going to do a little bit of running. Ten more seconds. Keep going. And rest. Oh, good work. So that's the main part of the session finished. The last bit of the section is going to be stretching and cooling down. So we're just going to gradually slow the pace a little bit and do some nice stretching exercises. So just to start with, I want to just walk around your room a little bit, just to keep the body moving, and rolling the shoulders at the same time. And we're going to shake off the muscles a little bit, so shaking the legs and the arms. Good. Okay, so the first stretch, we're going to start down at the legs and stretch all the way up the body. So the first muscle we're going to stretch is the calf muscle at the back of your leg. So I find it easier to lean on a chair or the wall or something, but you can do without. And what you're going to do is one foot in front of the other and bend the front leg but keep the back leg straight. So this time your heel is flat on the floor. Both heels are flat, and the front leg is bent, the back leg is straight. So you should feel a stretch here. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. and opposite side. Good. Very good. Okay, next one we're going to stretch the hamstring, so that's the muscle down the back of your leg. So this time you're going to put the leg out in front again, but this time your toe is going to be pointing up, so you're on your heel, and you're going to push your bum back. So bum back and then lean forward. So this leg should now be bent, and this front leg should be straight and toe pointing up. And you should feel the stretch right down there. So any of the exercises we've done today, you can do any point during the day, and in any, you don't have to do the whole thing in one go. If you want to do 10 minutes at a time, okay, swap legs, then that's fine. The important thing is to keep moving and keep the blood flowing and keep the muscles working. So if ever you randomly feel like doing something, you can do any of the things we did today, especially the stretching and things to get your heart rate up. Good. Okay, next one is for the front of the leg. So if you want your chair to help you balance, and we're going to take your foot, or if you're wearing trousers, the back of your trousers, and hold this leg up, and then this leg next to the other leg, like this. If that's too difficult, you can just raise the foot without holding it, so you feel the stretch there, and hold the chair for balance if you need to. Okay, swap sides. Okay, good. Next one, we're going to stretch the inside of the legs. So if you get your legs nice and wide, bend the front leg, bend one leg, sorry, and you're just going to lean on this side of the bent leg. So you should feel the stretch in here. And then other side, so bend one leg, keep the other straight, and just lean the way of the bent leg. Good. Okay, moving up onto your upper body now, so we're going to stretch up and stretch down the side here. So one arm straight and just lean down the other side of your body just till you feel the stretch, don't have to go too far. And opposite way. Very good. Okay, next we're going to stretch the back of the shoulders. So one arm on top of the other, and just going to push forward and drop your head. So push your arms and drop your chin down. Should feel a nice stretch back of your shoulders. Okay, and this time hands behind, and you're going to pull the chest up this time. So arms down, pull the chest up nice and tall. Good stuff. And then moving on to your neck, so take your head to one side and over to the other side, and just repeat that again. So your ear down to your shoulder and other way. Good. And and then we look up to the ceiling. And down towards your toes. Then again up to the ceiling, down to the toes. And this time we're going to keep going all the way down towards your toes. So slide your hands down your legs. And then when you get as far as you can, just let your head and your upper body and your arms all go loose. You should feel a stretch all down the back of your body. So just relax. If you want to swing a little bit, and try and keep your chin on your chest. And slowly come back up, nice and slow. And then reaching up, take a big deep breath. Reach your arms up and pull round. And same again, reach up, pull round, and then just gonna roll the shoulders, shake everything off. And that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed the session, and I hope you have a nice week. And we'll be back again with Tuesday with the chair exercise, and next Thursday with the intermediate level again. So remember, if you do have any questions or would like to speak to us about your own situation and what else you could be doing during the week, please do get in touch, and we'll see you soon. Bye.